The meeting between Trump and Prince William was a real test for Keir Starmer, and it's not just words. He found himself in a situation that confused him and left no chance to take control of what was happening. But what is really behind this meeting? While Starmer struggles to maintain his political position, this event may have exposed the secrets he tried so hard to hide. Is this just another diplomatic event, or does it signal fundamental changes in UK politics and international relations? Let's delve into the details and find out what led to one of the most controversial and shocking meetings in recent years.
Oh, what a nice group. Good man, this one. Hello, everybody. It's doing a fantastic job. Thank you.
Guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Newly elected US President Donald Trump and Prince William unexpectedly clashed at the opening ceremony of Notre Dame Cathedral, and this event caused a real sensation. But what is even more intriguing is that the leader of the Labour Party, Keir Starmer, is reportedly deeply unhappy with this meeting. What is behind this dramatic situation, and why does Starmer look so worried? Let's dive into the details and uncover all the secrets of this exciting event. There is a fountain known as the Stalmite Died.
Prince William is in Paris today, along with world leaders from all over the globe, to mark the opening of Notre Dame Cathedral, which has been renovated after that fire 5 years ago. But crucially, Prince William is meeting with Donald Trump at the UK ambassador's residence. This is a really big opportunity for the heir to the British throne to be meeting with the next US president to talk about Britain's special relationship with the US. Now, some people have raised their eyebrows about why Prime Minister Keir Starmer hasn't gone to represent Britain at this important international event. Now, Downing Street have told us that the invite has come to the palace because they are traditionally our kind of formal head of state. So Emmanuel Macron extended that invite to Buckingham Palace rather than Downing Street.
Notre Dame Cathedral, after long and stressful years of restoration that ended after a devastating fire in 2019, has finally celebrated its grand opening, and this event has gathered a warm welcome from all over the world. The ceremony turned into a real celebration, attended by Emmanuel Macron, First Lady Jill Biden, as well as cultural icons including Elon Musk. But Donald Trump and Prince William certainly attracted the most attention. William is a really wonderful man, Trump said with his usual drama. However, the most exciting moment was their friendly conversation, when they were noticed chatting cheerfully, which caused a flurry of curiosity and speculation. Many have wondered, why would Prince William, a key member of the royal family, associated with such a controversial figure as Trump, at such an important event? The irony is that while the UK under Starmer's leadership is facing economic stagnation and a health crisis, the country's future king seems to be in touch with a polarizing personality.
But interestingly, we know, don't we, that Donald Trump is a huge fan of the British royal family. So it may be actually quite a good thing for Keir Starmer that he's able to deploy Prince William, the heir in waiting, and use him to kind of warm up that relationship with Donald Trump and to foster the special relationship behind the scenes. Britain's special relationship with the United States is under the spotlight at the moment. Donald Trump's just been re-elected as the US president after a gap of 5 years, but he's got quite a tense relationship with our Labour government here in the UK.
Trump's appearance next to Prince William was not just an opportunity for a joint photo opportunity. This event caused a storm of emotions and discussions. Analysts are confident that this reflects Trump's strategic interest in the United Kingdom, a country he has repeatedly praised for its special relationship with the United States. But such a situation could put the UK in an extremely delicate position. Trump's openly hostile position towards the European Union is known to everyone, and this is alarming. If his administration decides to impose tariffs on European goods or begins to put pressure on Ukraine to make concessions, the UK may face a difficult choice. This is certainly something that Keir Starmer seeks to avoid, because the consequences can be disastrous for the country.
Labour sent activists over to campaign against him and for Kamala Harris, his Democrat rival in the race for the White House. So it's not the kind of easiest of relationships. Now, Both our Labour government here and Donald Trump have made noises about how the special relationship and the UK and the US bond is still close. But Donald Trump has also threatened to whack big punitive tariffs on countries' exports to the US, which could really harm the UK economy if we're included in that. So behind the scenes, Number 10 are doing everything they can to rebuild relations with this Republican president-to-be and make sure, if they can, that the UK are not hit by those crippling tariffs, which we think will be coming in just a few months' time.
Why did Prince William decide to meet with Trump? The royal family prefers to remain silent, but there are a lot of questions and assumptions in the air. Some experts believe that this was a cautious diplomatic move designed to improve relations with the United States after the tensions caused by Brexit. Others are convinced that the meeting was of strategic importance for preserving the influence of the royal family in a rapidly changing world. But is this meeting worth criticizing? And as for Keir Starmer, why is he so deeply concerned about this situation? This is not just a matter of international relations, it is a matter of his own political legacy, his future. Just 5 months after taking office, his government has already faced harsh criticism due to economic difficulties and indecision in international politics.
Notre Dame Cathedral came down in flames the year before Donald Trump's political fortunes went up in smoke when he lost re-election. Now both are risen from the ashes. President-elect Trump is at large even before taking up office on his first trip overseas since his election.
More than a month before he returns to office, Donald Trump is back on the world stage, being charmed and courted by world leaders. The French, the first to make their effort, hoping to influence his thinking, most of all on Ukraine.
Supporters of the Labour Party proudly claim that under the leadership of Keir Starmer, the UK is actively seeking to restore its international relations. However, the actions of the royal family seem to jeopardise this fragile progress. The meeting between Trump and William rekindles passions and raises thorny questions about the role of the royal family in modern diplomacy. Do they eliminate differences, or conversely create new conflicts? This issue goes beyond politics and concerns the clash of personalities, their ambitions, and the power of imagination. At the same time, Starmer finds himself in the middle of this whirlwind, trying to keep the situation under control in his party, and at the same time coping with an unexpected information storm that threatens his leadership. Why did this meeting cause such a violent negative reaction in the UK? Does this indicate a deeper split between the royal family and British society? And how will this affect Starmer's future leadership? These questions remain unanswered, leaving tension and uncertainty in the air that could change the country's political landscape.
Emmanuel Macron was the first to woo President Trump the first time round, before relations soured a little. But the bromance is back, it seems, right down to the same old funny handshakes. Before their meeting, Donald Trump said they'd be discussing events abroad in these times of turmoil.
It's an honor to be here. We had a good time together, and we had a lot of success, really great success working together on defense and offense too. And it certainly seems like the world is going a little crazy right now. And we'll be talking about that.
The leader of the Labour Party, Keir Starmer, was reportedly furious. He did not perceive this meeting as an ordinary diplomatic event. For him, it was something more. According to sources, he saw the connection between Trump and the British royal family as an indirect criticism of his policies and the current political climate in the UK under his leadership. Starmer is rumoured to have asked his advisers a rhetorical question in anger. What can Prince William gain by teaming up with a man like Trump? At a time when he is already under pressure from critics accusing him of being overly cautious, he perceives this situation as a serious blow to his efforts to restore the international credibility of the Labour Party.
Donald Trump's look, yellow tie, blue suit, the colours of Ukraine, may or may not have been intentional or a good omen. As he met the country's president, Volodymyr Zelensky, in a surprise encounter engineered by their host, the body language was perhaps a little awkward. Western leaders fear Donald Trump may enforce negotiations with Russia, giving away too much to Vladimir Putin to end the war. This was all a diplomatic coup for Emmanuel Macron, in deep political trouble at home, but still on form, it seems, when it comes to handling Donald Trump. Will that be enough, though, to keep the Western alliance on track and intact for the next 4 years?
All this happened just a few days after Keir Starmer gave a speech at a prestigious university at a banquet at the Lord Mayor's. In his speech, he tried to present his vision of the country's future, saying that the UK should not be limited to a simple choice between the US and the EU in its foreign relations. He proudly stressed that his government would never abandon its partnership with the United States, but at the same time committed to strengthening ties with Europe. But if this is not a vivid example of indecision and avoidance of choice, then what can be considered indecision? We all know that in politics you always have to make a choice, and this choice determines the direction of your government. But unfortunately, Starmer doesn't seem to realize this. He looks like a kid who can't decide which ice cream he likes best. Instead of making an informed choice, he throws a tantrum, demanding both, not realizing that such uncertainty can cost him trust and support. What is your opinion about this video? Share your thoughts in the comments. See you.